Hello, and welcome to Oil for the Journey. We're following along with the Bridges for Peace, Ignite the Truth Bible Reading Plan. My name is Tony Turner, and I will be your journey reader for today. The reading for today is from 1 Chronicles, chapters 7 through 10. I'll be reading from the King James Version. When I first started trying to read through the Bible, I have to admit my greatest challenges came in two areas. First, when I was reading through Numbers and reading through the genealogies. So much repetition, and at first I just thought it was boring. But as I matured, I started thinking about my own genealogy and asking questions of the relatives who had either maybe heard or remembered from their own experience. And in some cases, I was able to actually read about some of my ancestors and began to see some family traits, some of which were good and some which were not so good. I was able to see that the things that were not so good, I could take those to the Lord and ask the Lord to show me how to make changes. And the things that were good, to show me how to enhance those things so that I could just be more of what He had in mind when He created me. So as I read, you will hear names and some of the family traits of the tribes of Israel that will be in the genealogy leading up to King David. And as we know, King David was in the genealogy of our Savior. What I'd like for you to do is to bear with me as I try to pronounce some of these names, because they're not easy and they're not any of the common names that we use today, but I will muddle through and hope that when I get to heaven that these people will be at peace and won't jump me for how I pronounce their names. 1 Chronicles chapter 7. The sons of Issachar. The sons of Issachar were Tola, Hua, Jashub, and Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola were Uzi, Rephiah, Jeriel, Jamiah, Jibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their father's house. The sons of Tola were mighty men of valor in their generations. Their number in the days of David was 22,600. The sons of Uzi was Izrahiah, and the sons of Izrahiah were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. All 5 of them were chief men. And with them, by their generations, according to their fathers' houses, were 36,000 troops ready for war, for they had many wives and sons. Now their brethren, among all the families of Issachar, were mighty men of valor, listed by their genealogies, 87,000 in all. The sons of Benjamin were Bela, Becher, and Jediael, 3 in all. The sons of Bela were Esbon, Uzi, Uzziel, Jeremoth, and Iri, 5 in all. They were heads of their fathers' houses, and they were listed by their genealogies, 22,034 mighty men of valor. The sons of Becher were Zemira, Joash, Eleazar, Elioenai, Omri, Jeremoth, and Abijah, Anathoth, and Alameth. All these are sons of Becher, and they are recorded by genealogy according to their generations, heads of their fathers' houses, 20,200 mighty men of valor. The son of Jediael was Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan were Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Chenaanah, Zethan, Tharshish, and Ahishahara. All these sons of Jediel were heads of their fathers' houses. There were 17,200 mighty men of valor, fit to go out for war and battle. Shuppim and Huppim were the sons of Ir, and Husim was the son of Aher. The sons of Naphtali were Jaziel, Guni, Jazer, and Shalom, the sons of Bilhah. The descendants of Manasseh, his Syrian concubine, bore him Machir, the son of Gilead, the father of Asrael. Machir took as his wife the sister of Huppim and Shuppim, whose name was Maacah. The name of Gilead's grandson was Zelophehad. But Zelophehad begot only daughters. Maacah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she called him Harish. The name of his brother was Sherish, and his sons were Ulam and Rakim. The son of Ulam was Badin. These were the descendants of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister, Hamelecheth, bore Ishbod, Abiezer, and Mahlah. And the sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Lehi, and Aniam. The sons of Ephraim were Shuthalah, Bered, his son, Tahath, his son, Eladah, his son, Tahath, his son, Zabad, his son, Shelutha, his son, Azar, and Eliad. The men of Gath, who were born in that land, killed them, because they came down to take away their cattle. Then Ephraim, their father, mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. And when he went in to his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Beriah, because the tragedy had come upon his house. Now his daughter was Shirah, who built Lower and Upper Beth Horon, and Uzan Shirah. And Rapah was his son, as well as Resheph, and Telah his son, and Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Aminahud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Now their possessions and dwelling places were Bethel and its towns to the east, Naaran to the west, Gezer and its towns, and Shechem and its towns, as far as Aiah and its towns. And by the borders of the children of Manasseh were Bethshean and its towns, Tanakh and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Dor and its towns. And in these dwelt the children of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishbah, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarah. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Malchiel, who was the father of Beerzaeth. And Heber begat Zaphlet, Shomer, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet were Pashach, Bimhal, and Ashbath. These were the children of Zaphlet. The sons of Shamir were Ahi, Rogah, Jehubah, and Aram. And the sons of his brother Halem were Zophah, Imnah, Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah were Shua, Harnepher, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezir, Hod, Shammah, Shilshah, Jithran, and Beera. The sons of Jathir were Jephunneh, Pishpa, and Ara. The sons of Ulah were Arah, Hanael, and Raziah. All these were children of Asher, heads of their fathers' houses, choice mighty men of valor, chief leaders. And they were recorded by genealogies among the army fit for battle. Their number was 26,000. Chapter 8. Now Benjamin begat Bela his firstborn, Ishbel the second, Ahara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Sephuphan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud, who were the heads of their fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Geba, and who forced them to move to Manahath. Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who forced them to move. He begat Uzzah and Ahihud. Also, Shaharaim had children in the country of Moab, after he had sent away Hushim and Baara his wives. By Hodesh his wife he begat Zobab, Zibiah, Mesha, Malcham, Jeuz, Sakiah, and Mirmah. These were his sons, heads of their father's house. And by Hushim he begat Abitub and Elpiah. The sons of Elpiah were Aber, Misham, and Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its towns, and Beriah and Shema, who were heads of their fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Aijalon, who drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Ahio, Shashak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Adir, Michael, Ispah, and Joha were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshullam, Hiskai, Heber, Ishmerai, Jizliah, and Jobab were the sons of Elpaal. Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianiah, Zilathiah, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishban, Aber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Antothijah, Abdahiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak. Shamshirai, Shehariah, Athaliah, Jereshiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the heads of the fathers houses by their generations, chief men. These dwelt in Jerusalem. Now the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon, and his firstborn son was Abdon. Then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechir, and Milcloth, who begat Shimei. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren, with their brethren. Ner begot Kish. Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Ishbaal. The sons of Jonathan was Merib-Baal, and Merib-Baal begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tariah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jehoiada. Jehoiada begot Alameth, Azmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza. Moza begot Benaiah, Rapha his son, Elisha his son, and Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons whose names were these: Azrikam, Bokeru, Ishmael, Sheriah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were sons of Azel, and the sons of Eshek his brother were Ulam his firstborn, Jeush the second, and Elphalet the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty men of valor, archers. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. These were all sons of Benjamin. Chapter 9. So all Israel was recorded by genealogies, and indeed they were inscribed in the book of the kings of Israel. But Judah was carried away captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. And the first inhabitants who dwelt in their possessions in their cities were Israelites, priests, Levites, and Nethinim. Now in Jerusalem the children of Judah dwelt, and some of the children of Benjamin, and of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh. Uthiah, the son of Ammihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the descendants of Perez, the son of Judah, of the Shilonites, Asaiah the firstborn and his sons, of the sons of Zerah, Jeuel, and their brethren, 690. Of the sons of Benjamin, Sallu, the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasanua, Abaniah, the son of Jeroham, Elah, the son of Uzi, the son of Mikri, Meshullam, the son of Jephatiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Abnijah, and their brethren, according to their generations, 956. All these men were heads of a father's house in their father's houses. Of the priests, Jedaiah, Jehoiarib, and Joachim, Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Meraioth, the son of Ahitub, the officer over the house of God. Adiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah, Messiah, the son of Adiel, the son of Jashirah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshilmith, the son of Immer, and their brethren, heads of their fathers' houses, 1,760. They were very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, of the sons of Merari, Bakar, Harish, Galal, and Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Netophatites. And the gatekeepers were Shallum, Akub, Talmon, Ahiman, and their brethren. Shallum was the chief. Until then, they had been gatekeepers for the camp of the children of Levi of the king's gate on the east. Shallum, the son of Kor, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, and his brethren from his father's house, the Koharites, were in charge of the work of the service, gatekeepers of the tabernacle. Their fathers had been keepers of the entrance of the camp of the Lord. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, had been the officer over them in the past. The Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was keeper of the door of the tabernacle of meeting. All those chosen as gatekeepers were 212. They were recorded by their genealogy in their villages. David and Samuel the seer had appointed them to their trusted office. So they and their children were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, the house of the tabernacle by assignment. The gatekeepers were assigned to the four directions, the east, the west, north, and south. And their brethren in their villages had to come with them from time to time for 7 days. For in this trusted office were 4 chief gatekeepers. They were Levites, and they had charge over the chambers and treasures of the house of God. And they lodged all around the house of God because they had the responsibility and they were in charge of opening it every morning. Now some of them were in charge of serving vessels, for they brought them in and took them out by count. Some of them were appointed over the furnishings, and over all the implements of the sanctuary, and over the fine flour, and the wine, and the oil, and the incense and the spices. And some of the sons of the priests made the ointment of the spices. Mattathiah of the Levites, the firstborn of Shallum the Korahite, had the trusted office over the things that were baked in the pans. And some of their brethren of the sons of the Kohathites were in charge of preparing the showbread for every Sabbath. These are the singers, heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites, who lodged in the chambers, and they were free from other duties, for they were employed in that work day and night. These heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites were heads throughout their generations. They dwelt in Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. His first son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Milcloth. And Milcloth begat Shemim. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begat Kish. Kish begat Saul. And Saul begat Jonathan. Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Merib-Baal, and Merib-Baal begat Micah. The sons of Micah were Python, Melech, Teriah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begat Jarah. Jarah begat Alameth. Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza. Moza begot Benaiah. Raphiah, his son. Eleasah, his son. Eleasa, his son, and Azel, his son. And Azel had 6 sons whose names were Azrikam, Bochiru, Ishmael, Shiriah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. Chapter 10. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. Then the Philistines followed hard after Saul and his sons, and the Philistines killed Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malchishua, Saul's sons. The battle became fierce against Saul. The archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. Then Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and thrust me through with it, lest these uncircumcised men come and abuse me." But his armor-bearer would not, for he was greatly afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword and fell on it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. So Saul and his 3 sons died, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel who were in the valley saw that they had fled and that Saul and his sons were dead, they forsook the cities and fled. And the Philistines came and dwelt in them. And so it happened in the next day, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen on Mount Gilboa. And they stripped him and took his head and his armor, and sent word throughout the land of the Philistines to proclaim the news in the temple of their idols among the people. Then they put his armor on the temple of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and they brought them to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the tamarisk tree at Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his unfaithfulness which he had committed against the Lord, because he did not keep the word of the Lord, and also because he consulted a medium for guidance, but he did not inquire of the Lord. Therefore he killed him, and turned the kingdom over to David, the son of Jesse.